Hi, hey guys, it's Grayson here. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Now today is actually a little bit different. I usually have a trick or like a magic routine for you, but we're not doing that today. Today we are going to be learning the Charlier cut by Charlier. This is an amazing one-handed cut. It's not a trick, it's a tool. It's a tool that you can add into your magic routine to make it a little bit more powerful, maybe a little bit more fancy. Yeah, I hope you guys like it. We're gonna get right into it, okay, and learn it step by step. Okay, so let's go to the mat or the table or whatever. All right, so over here I have the cards. Now here is what it looks like. Let's just start. Okay, and it's just constant one-handed. Right, and you can do this in front of your friends, in front of your family, alone if you want. All right, it's beautiful, and it really is elegant. All right, so now we're going to learn how to do this. It's gonna be fun. All right, so if you ever done, well, first we'll just do an overview so that like you kind of know how it's done. All right, so you're holding the cards like this. Release half of the cards into the hand. The next finger goes underneath, makes a mountain. This pile on the left-hand side collapses. This goes on top. That's it. That's the overview. So now we're gonna go over how to do it in more detail. Okay, so if you've ever done the straddle grip like this, this is typically just a grip for like anaconda dribbles and stuff like that. So the cards don't fall back into your lap. They actually fall like into the pinky, and that way it's a little bit more safer, especially when you're first starting out because it's hard, but this definitely helps. I highly recommend this. If you do this, it doesn't work. All right, so here now the pinky's in the back, as so. Ring in middle on the left hand side, X curled on the top, and thumb on the left hand side. Now my thumb pad is contacting these fibers. So if you, actually, if you have Roberto Gobi's Card College book, that's a good book because A, it teaches the Charlier cut. Also though, he describes what each part of the fingers are so that when you put them on the cards, you kind of know where they are, okay? So if you have that, get it, but this is called the outer joint crease, and that's contacting the fibers. But now we're gonna raise it up a little bit. So how we do that step is actually not that hard. Your index finger is gonna go underneath, it's gonna push up, and that's all it's doing. And that way, you know, you're kind of elevating the deck, because you have it down here, you can see I can't really get it at all. All right, so it needs to be up here. And now you're gonna release half of the cards, like this. Roughly half. Now, 20 is good. Push the limit at 30 or 40, it's not gonna work, it's gonna be terrible, and you're gonna be, it's gonna be pretty disheartening. By the way, grab a new deck of cards. So if this is like a clumpy deck, it ain't gonna work either. A new deck of cards, the better they are, the better the cut's gonna be. Sure, we're releasing half like this. Now there's also a pile on my left, and that's gonna drop later. For now, we're focused on the front. My index finger is gonna push up, causing a pyramid, like kind of displayed like this, kind of like that. All right, cool. So you have pyramid, and then this left pile, which is about 20 cards, is gonna drop, and then this is gonna fall on top. Now my thumb is holding this. That's why the thumb's there, because if I let go of this thumb, the cards are gonna go everywhere. Okay, so your thumb is really holding those cards. It's not bending them, but it's lightly touching them. And now you can collapse. All right, and that's the Charlier cut. Now we're going to look at this move in slow motion. Okay, so now let's talk about some, practical applications, how to use this in a magic routine or something like that, because I think it's very important. I think you can add this into your repertoire. So maybe you're doing an ambitious card sequence. Okay, maybe you're doing an ambitious card. Okay, so let's say you're doing an ambitious card, hand down, and we have a card. Let's say the 8 of Hearts, right? And then you want to like do Mario tilt or something. This is the GW tilt because I made it. Anyways, it's halfway like this. And you push it all the way in, and then it's back to the top. Right? It's called I call it the GW tilt, and it can go bottom and back to the top, whatever. Okay, that doesn't matter. Now we're gonna go over like what happens if you want to do this as control. So you take the 8 of Hearts, like this. I'm not explaining this. I guess you call this, what do you call it? Overview? Alright. Shaking his head. Alright, overview. Overview, I guess. I don't know the technical terms. Alright, just so we can see it. Alright, let's do that one more. Pinky. Alright, so right now, pinky. Thumb. Okay, thumb break. Back into a pinky break. Release. Push up. And then collapse. And it's on top. So that is how you would do it during an ambitious card. Now let's learn kind of how to use this as a color change, because the color change is like the best one. So if you do color changes in your magic, like maybe you do like shape change or something, this is a change with a fan, and it looks really nice. All right, so let's pan down. I'm actually gonna stand up for this, so the angle is right. Perfect. So over here we have just a like deck of cards. Every single card is different. Now, can you just name any card you want, please?
Let's do the 2 of Diamonds.
The 2 of Diamonds. You sure? You can change your mind, by the way.
No, I like
Is that something you want to change your mind? Okay. So we have the 2 of Diamonds. They would examine it. He's all the way behind there, so we won't have him do that. Now we have the 2 of Diamonds, I guess halfway. And by the way, you didn't pick the 6, did you?
No.
No, yeah, and you didn't pick the 4 or anything. No, you picked the 2 of Diamonds. And I'll collect all the cards like this. Now I want you to watch this. I want you to watch this under a fan and actually watch this happen. That's the 2 of Diamonds. And yeah, there you go. That's your card. I hope you guys like that. And it's just a color change. And the color change, again, I'll briefly go over it. So you have the 2, goes in the middle. You have your break or your jog or whatever you guys use. Cut half of the cards above the pinky. So not below the pinky, above the pinky. You spread, and you want to reposition. And then of course you want to spread the cards. So you want to spread. Underneath cover, a move is happening, which is called the Charlie cut. And then you hand out the card. And now they can examine it, sniff it, whatever. Alright, and there you go. That is a beautiful color change. Alright, so I hope you guys like that. That is practical uses utilizing the Charlie cut. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. So again, I really do highly recommend, don't just do a color change. Don't just do a control. That's boring. That's been done before. That's old. Do something new, do something different. Make your own way and your own style and character to do this move. And also experiment. Experimenting is cool. Experiment a lot. I'm working on a new act for the show. By the way, I performed at Cedarfield on July 1st for family and friends and Cedarfield guests, so it was really cool. Thank you all for those that came. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I hope you guys like that. That is essentially the Charlie cut and how to do it. My name is Grayson Williams, and I will see you guys next time. All right? Bye. You can find me by typing in @GW Magical Arts.